Near protocol is not looking too hot right now, and it has a very obvious target. So let's go dive into this bad boy. Let's zoom out, see what's at stake. This was a cliff, so this zoomed way out to the beginning of price. So this is the lowest it's ever been right here. Beginning of price. Fell off of this cliff recently. Fell back into the channel. Now, if there's nothing in the channel to hold it, what does it have to hit? It has to hit this line. So let's go dive into that exact area. What do you think's getting ready to happen? It could mosey its way there, but it's not going to break out above this line until this is hit. It could get squeezed in there, but boom, and then it could break out potentially if Bitcoin would allow. And when I mean breakout, I don't mean a macro reversal. I mean a tradable move up where it's trading up for the next 5 days. But it looks like it. I mean it's super probable to need to touch this before December starts. Yeah, because let me zoom out to the 30-minute. Yeah, this happens right here where it crosses is November 24th. So it's going to happen before November 24th where it hits a $1.66 target. Your question, though, was bare bottom target. Can it hit 94 cents or something like that? Yeah, if it's already this aggressively approaching the all-time low, it's going to go through it on Bitcoin's next move down with the strong assumption that does happen. I would say it's gonna stay in the top double-decker channel here. So I think it's a macro or the bottom it forms with Bitcoin, which does not mean it'll be the bottom in the bear market. Most altcoins bottom when Bitcoin makes a macro high or low a year plus after its macro low. Cardano included in the last bear market. But it looks like it'll touch this line once it falls through and Bitcoin's moving down to under 13K. But over time, I think this would it wouldn't happen all in the same day because that's probably too big of a drop. That's a 60% drop. Fuck. Has it done that before? Yeah. Yeah, 63. Gosh. I would say if capitulation happens, I would say one of those three get it. Yeah, this is going to have a hard time. There's nothing else to stop it, folks. There's nothing there. Once it breaks that line, it is price discovery down. And these channels are going to keep working. So if it's not above the top one, well, what does it have to hit? It has to, bare minimum, hit this one, right? Because it's stuck in the channel. It won't bounce anywhere else. It's not just gonna like do a skateboard move. What do you call that? When you slide against the rail and go up? That ain't gonna happen. This is not freaking Tony Hawk over here. So yeah, I think it's gonna go lower than 94 cents. Yeah, this is an unfortunate structure for it. It's gonna suffer, but there is good news. The only reason Cardano had such an impressive percentage move up in the bull market of end of 2020 through 2021, April 2021, the only reason it did 135x whereabouts is because it went down so low. It got beat up worse than any other big cap. 98.77% drop from its peak high. Very, very aggressive move down. And then because it got beat up so poorly and it did well the next bull market, it's like the rubber band was stretched, harder. And when you let go, it snaps up. But Bitcoin's drop was only 84%. So the rubber band was, it was tight, but it wasn't nearly as tight. So the move up, when you let go, boom, it wasn't as aggressive. So near, if you're a fan of this doesn't mean it's going to go away, right? Just because it goes below its all-time low doesn't mean it's going to disappear. It just means it came out at a bad time, and it's going to make new price discovery down lower. It doesn't mean it's going to go away, and honestly, it could set it up to be a better, this unfortunate structure could set it up to be a better play next bull run because it's going to get beat up. That really is a good combo, and going through that last bear to bull cycle really made me realize that Cardano is a perfect example. If you are just convinced, so in your heart your project is going to come back, and do at least okay next bull run, then you want it to get beat up worse on price in the bear market, because that means you're going to have better percentage gains. I mean, it could literally. So had Cardano only gone down as much as Ethereum, which was 94%, for example. So this all applies to near, right? Like, it actually might be a good situation. Had Cardano only gone down as much as Ethereum, it would have only had a 75x run from the bottom to the wick high top versus 135x. So going down lower can literally double the amount it goes up. Does that make sense? And that is also, so I haven't thought about this. This is maybe going to change my play a little bit, because I think near's a good one. And if it's going to get beat up that horribly, let's see, how bad would that be from the all-time high? This might be a good play. That'd still only be 97.6%. So, if it hits the bottom one right here, Cardano still did much worse than that last bear market. So, these are very realistic. But the worse it gets beat up, the better of a buy it would be, with the assumption that it comes back next time. So, fans of near, you should probably root for this to happen. Because if you don't, it's likely going to happen anyway.